Yeah, I easily been getting bored, so I've been testing stuff out. Just 'cause I can. This should be only 40, by the way. Spira should be only 40. I'm actually surprised there's no Black Flame Dragon. But also, I think they missed a perfect opportunity to have the Godskin seal to have a black flame in it. Oh, hi King Baby Seal. Yeah, Godslayer seal. Instead of glowing like it does now, it should be a black flame in your hand like they do with Chaos. Oh, that's fine. People come and go. I mean, I won't exactly be on very much tomorrow. For the next couple days, I might forget to stream because I gotta get ready for my grandma's house. Because I gotta go help her and stuff. Also, I tested some stuff, and yeah, for some reason, that does count as a jump. Because I was doing the combat. I have a 6-hour drive on Monday to go through. That's going to be fun. But everyone's like, this does not count as a jump attack, right? But when I tested it out with the jump talisman, it still counted it. So there's some funny bugs going on, because this claw talisman does affect that attack for some reason. And I don't know why. There's like so much of this stuff is bugged in this game, it's not even funny. I just gave you a good idea. I hear that a lot, and then it ends up there on the news that something bad happened. Oh yeah, there's a secret boss I guess I missed. I'm gonna go take him out now. The secret boss is up here. And hiding in a hole down here. So, or somewhere around there. The biggest hand job you'll ever get. Something that's bullshit? The US government? Or are you talking about the game? Because there's a lot of bullshit happening in general. Can you specify what bullshit? That and the game. What is the bullshit? Oh, there's the hole down below me. Okay. So you know about sleep grease. Oh, how it's bugged? I know about it's being bugged as hell right now. and that people can put you to sleep instantly with one hit. Yeah, the dry leaf arts is specialized in hand-to-hand, but some reason you can't put anything on your hands, apparently. Like, I can't grease up my hands. That makes no sense. I'm pretty sure my cooking would beg to differ with all the freaking grease I use to cook. Also, these daggers, throwing daggers, cannot be greased either. I tried it and it didn't let me grease them. That or my game's bugged or something at the time. Because I went to apply something to the Smith script dagger and it's like grayed out. I'm like, why? Oh, it would be. That's probably why they say you can't. Find something else because I can't even use the spells that allow me to enchant. Beast Claws work, yeah. Beast Claws are actually really good. And if you have your second playthrough, you can power stance the Beast Claws. And that is just vicious at that point. It's insane when you power stance them. Yeah, sleep is right now busted, and they'll probably nerf it soon. Surprisingly, quality on dry leaf doesn't work with quality. The claws are kind of wonky with it. Yeah. A lot of things that are popular right now are not going to be popular for much longer. Shard of Alexander's actually bugged. It won't buff half of the weapon arts. Yeah, I think the Saint Trina smile thing only works for sleep, doesn't it? There's a boss down here, by the way. Yeah, the Claw Talisman works with claws, like, go figure. Beast Claw, it thrives with it, but also Dried Leaf somehow works with Claw a bit. If you're using Whirlwind Kick, which they're like, oh, it counts as a kick, but also, for some reason, it might be bugged and counts as a jump once in a blue moon. I've had it count as a jump before, and I've had it count as not a jump, and I don't know why it is so bugged up with the buffs and whatnot. Because I was so confused trying to figure out why is everything like it works and it doesn't work, and Shard of Alexander's not doing shit for half the stuff I'm using. I don't know. It's just, you have to look and see what works, because for some reason a lot of things are bugged up. What is with this thing's hitbox? Like the Smith script one, that makes Smith script weapons stronger. only works on its throwing. Yeah, safety, but this thing is just... This thing is a mess. This thing reminds me of my hand when I'm trying to reach a cookie at the bottom of the cookie jar. Or when you're trying to pull out the last Pringle. You're like trying to scrape at it like this. It's like, I'll get you. Did you know without FP and you throw it like this, it goes triple the distance than its actual counterpart when you do have FP? Which is ironically stupid. All that for a summon, by the way. And the summon is a little hand that will attack for you and will heal you. And he scurries around the battlefield like a little psycho spider. It's kind of adorable, but the thing dies in like 1 to 2 hits. It sucks so bad. It's like, oh, how cute. It's dead. Oh. What are you, PETA, killing everyone's pets? What the hell? I'm also wearing this armor set because when you jump attack with these, with the daggers, it is insane. It's a really good amount of damage. That seems to be working because it's so weak. The prosthesis kind of works because it gives you a dex boost. The jump talisman works with the daggers here because, well, you do more damage if you jump attack anyways and hit a headshot. The prosthesis only gives you a dexterity boost, doesn't it? So, I guess it's fine. I don't have the prosthesis yet. I'm still going to my new game plus. Yeah, then that's probably the best, because the higher dexterity, the faster you cast spells and incantations, and I believe archery attack speed is boosted. So it covers a lot. Can't put this off forever.
Depths of your foolishness!
Okay, get back up. Stop fucking around. Also, you know that jump in the air where you get a spike on the bottom of your boot, and then you go down on someone when they're poisoned and it does double damage?
I have endured.
Yeah, that counts as a stomp and a jump.
No. I ask you forgive me, dearest Nanaya.
I think she'll forgive you, dude, because she's been dead for a long time over there in that chair. Really? They censored it? I wish it was a little more ballsier and showed more shit, or at least the shadow of it. Don't cut to black. Show it in the background if you have to. The shadow. I mean, he is in the light. Oh, the broken sword. Yippee. Doesn't that just mean the chaos of the universe will always win out in the end, no matter how much you fight it? Oh, now I can summon. Seriously? I can't summon till he goes mad? Okay. I have the best summons in the DLC anyways. How about we make this a 3-on-1? That'll be a lot more fun for me. Though it looks like if I'm actually more careful, I probably can kick his ass pretty easily. But technically, just outer gods come to a world that's at peace, cause chaos, and try to take it over, and each one's trying to take area. Would you mind 3-on-1? Well, I mean, yeah, it would be fun. Especially when two of them are knights that are just gonna bleed the crap out of him. And we saw he can bleed. Also, heal from afar is the best healing spell in the game. There is, without a question, that it's the best healing spell. Hi, little guy.
Depths of your foolishness!
Yeah, of course I'm foolish. I like how it's 2 hits to bleed. The bleed proc on this is insane. the hell? Don't look at me like that. I'm not your mother. The fact this works out good for my, at least my daggers. Let the black flame take you. He made me go mad. Ah! That sword is so broken. Though those two right there are the best summons in the DLC because one is a mid-range and one's another close range, and they both block they both do bleed and their weapons are unblockable. So, yeah, and they also have like mimic level of HP. And then you get two of them instead of one. The one with the sword is mid, and the one with the throwing claw thingies that are technically Smith script weapons are above mid, so combining them together makes them a good S tier. Or they say A to S, I guess, if they're gonna rank it. I'm kinda curious about something here.
Depths of your foolishness!
Since I procced rot on you already, old man. Tick tick! Tick tock, tick tock. Isn't it funny it skips and instantly ends the game? Like, wait, what? You know Radahn's like super weak to rot, right? Like, he gets double damage from it. Ow, you bitch. Yeah. Thrusting is broken right now, so... Wait, that's a new move I've never seen. How much HP does he have? By the way, I did proc rot, so... Thrusting is broken, and there's a new fist weapon that counts as a thrust slash, so... It's like two swords, but on your hands. And it is very much becoming a meta pick, and I'm like, oh god, not this meta garbage again. Yeah, I don't get that such luck, sadly. I've just been struggling. I get like 50-50 chances when I do PvP. PvE not so much. Once I figure out the whole... Die to the crimson rot. I am Jay, blade of the rot. You will not survive it. Well, that Man, Black Flame Rot really does burn health like a goddamn candle burnt at both ends. Anyone got the reference that that the whole place looked like the flames of the round table on fire? Bullshit, it was the same guy with the thrusting sword. Yeah, not many people are playing PvP right now for obvious reasons. A lot of people are actually avoiding PvP because everyone's just using the same broken shit. And this is probably what causes a lot of problems down the line for the game. And they are working on a patch to fix some of it, but don't put your hopes up. Yeah, everyone's come to notice that the Thorn spell is busted. Busted beyond busted, because you shouldn't be able to take out half of Rodin's health bar in one spell cast. So that everyone's like, most likely they'll give it the same effect that they did the one rush spell, that one backhanded, you know, when you rush in and it does that weird Virgil thing where a bunch of slashes and stuff happen. People are like, they're gonna give it that treatment where it will only do one attack instead of the 9. It's gonna be nerfed so hard, people are gonna be mad. It's like, oh, you thought you were so good using a spammy spell that did 30,000 damage. Well, guess what? Now it doesn't do jack shit. Or it won't be after they're done with it. I mean, hopefully people enjoy it while they can, because it is gonna get obliterated in the next patch. Because they can't overlook a spell that insta-kills 5 players in one shot. The amount of effort it takes to dodge that shit is ridiculous, too. You have to time your perfect rolls to dodge all the thorns so they don't all hit you at once. And they might change the hitbox of that new sword of the boss I just fought to where when it grabs you, it's going to do something different, or most likely it won't grab you anymore. I'm not wanting to do much PvP today. Oh god, no, I am so done with PvP. I tried all day yesterday to test some shit out, and I got so sick of it so quick. Because I had to test for hours what I can and cannot do. And found some interesting stuff. And how some things do stack with each other. But there is so much bugged stuff that, there's so much bugged stuff that half of these stuff doesn't work. And when it comes to the talismans here, like, most of these won't work, like, at all. When it comes down to it. Like, none of these work with the DLC. This doesn't do shit anymore. This works half of the time. This only works when you throw the weapon. Oh, that's bugged, by the way. Because I've had a spirit die on me before and it didn't activate. I'm like, what the hell is going on? This right here can make you immune to all status effects. Because raises resistance to ailment is suffered. Well, yeah, it raises resistance. You take it off and put it back on, it can do it again. Infinitely. And it stays. So, I don't know. It's like the next update's gonna be pretty hefty, I feel. A lot of stuff is gonna get changed in the next patch. They're gonna put out like 3 to 4 patches apparently for the DLC, so they're working on it. It's just some things are gonna be really tweaked. And some things are just gonna be fixed up to work. Did I really just beat every boss in the DLC now? All I had left to do is Rodon. I don't want to do Rodon yet. Oh, they're all gonna complain. There's no doubt about it. People are gonna bitch about it. And all I can say is, what did you expect? You abused the system. You misused it and mistreated it to the point to look fun and get some content. I get that. Grind for grind. I get that. But now every normie and casual are using your fucking broken shit, making it boring and bland. We're done? Because then I will have nothing left to do. I would have done everything in the game. He's literally, that's the last thing I have to do, and I would have I would have 100%ed the game. It's like, you know it's coming close to the end. And then you gotta, and most of the time, when something comes to the end, you're like, I'm gonna put it down now and probably never go back to it for 5 years. I mean, it's fun and all, but I ain't gonna play this 24/7, 365 for the next 20 years. I mean, I have other games I want to play too. By the way, that scream is from a bird that flies away really fast. I don't know if anyone can find it and kill it and see what it drops, but it's probably something neat. I mean, all I gotta do is beat Rodon and grab a few weapons, armor, and talismans, and I would have literally everything the game can give you. And then I won't know what to do with myself. Fallout 4 right now is a goddamn mess. Can't really get into my game or play it because it deleted 2,000 hours of my goddamn gameplays because of that stupid update. Which broke every freaking mod known to man. Breaking more parts of it, and then I'm like, oh my god. Because I really do want to play Fallout 4 because I like the building aspect of it, building my own settlements. That's the one part I like about the whole game. The story's shit, the items are garbage, the robots are fun, but building your own settlements is pretty much the only thing I play it for. Because I believe one of my game files, I built every settlement, tested everything out. And I managed to make every settlement 100 with robots, mind you. They were at 100 happiness with the robots in their settlement. I worked really hard on all that stuff. Hours upon thousands of hours of testing and trying stuff out and figuring things out. All gone. All of it gone. Because they're dumbasses. Who decided to make a shitty show that completely destroys the lore, and a bunch of normies saw the show and then are not going to be too happy when they play the game and go, it's not what the show says. It's like, no. Of course not. The show's not even close to being lore accurate. That's for using poison like that, man. I use poison, but that's ridiculous. I'm still poisoned. If you're gonna invade and don't use your bow close up like that. Though I think that's fine and all, but everyone knows why you're using it. You're using it for the busted factor. You're using a specialized bow that's broken from the DLC and seeing if you can get some cheap fucking thrills. You can fuck off with that. You can take that, shove it up your ass to the point you can see your own teeth. That cheap stuff ain't gonna work. Though 90% of the time, yeah, everyone that makes content on YouTube or whatever platforms, everyone is rooting for the invader, not the guy being invaded, and that is a fact. And you know that's bad if no one's rooting for the person getting invaded to win. If they're rooting for the invader, then there's something wrong. Like, the game is so one-sided that the invader is getting the kudos. Like, you can do it. It's like, uh-oh, that's not good. See this light over here? These special lights that you only can see at night? I think that's why most people don't understand that some stuff only comes out at night, and you should really be just going around at night. It's not as open and empty as you think it is, because there is a lot of crap hidden on the map, but they're time-based sensitive. You won't see a lot of it unless you're going at a certain time of day or night. You won't see it otherwise. Some enemies will only be at night, some of them will only be during the day, some of items will only spawn at night. See? Already it got appraised already, holy hell. Damn. Did I really find everything? Other than the mission stuff? I mean, I did max out, by the way. I maxed out my level. And there's larval tears hidden all over the map. They're just all over at night only. So as long as you go looking around at night, you'll be fine. You'll find it. You'll find it all. It seems it's very night focused in the. Well, it makes sense. I mean, this is the shadow area, right? The shadow of the Erd Tree or something like that. Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree, yeah. So everything would be more present at night than day. Granted, more things are stronger at night too, so have fun with that bullshit. Yeah, they don't tell you that part. There's a lot of stuff hidden around at night. You just gotta know where to look, and it's glowing, for God's sakes. See that red mark? That's also something that's special. Has special factors into it, too. I found all the fragments and ashes and stuff, so I am max level. Whatever my base stats are is more affecting of the DLC than anything else. Yeah, once you hit 20 skidoo fragments or whatever, it's a basic 45 plus on all your stats. So, for defensively. And a buff to your attack by, what, 100, 200? Not by much, as you would think. Geez, those bears are aggressive, and women want to be around them alone in the forest? Are you nuts? You ladies are weird. But you do you. Good luck with that. It's like people forget humans are animals. So yeah, all humans are animals, so they'll act just as crazy and weird as a bear would. There's no difference between each animal. Just depends on how much fucks they don't want to give. Guess if some people say the argument could be said that the humans have logic, therefore they can, you know. Yeah, humans never used to have a lot of logic. We kind of developed that over decades and centuries. That logic shit was new. That logic shit only applies to modern humans. It's like you forget, we used to be just rabid animals running around, doing whatever the hell we wanted. You were hungry? Hunt and eat something. If you couldn't hunt, hopefully there's some roots you can eat, or you starved that day. Somehow it was worse. Things did get better for humanity over time. I don't get how humanity could forget the laws of nature and how the hell we got that stuff is beyond me. If you lose the connection to the very thing that created you, you lose yourself entirely. You can't forget that we're animals. And a lot of humans will still behave on that animalistic side. Doesn't mean that they're good or bad people. It just means you just have to be more careful around them because they're more feral. But they are far more connected to the world than you are. The more civilized a human becomes, the less connected we are to the world that we came from. You gotta strike a nice balance between the two. Like my family struck a nice balance between the two over generations because we go out farming and hunting and camping and we stay connected to the world. But we still act civilized, too. And we could see that there's a weird tether that pulls you away or to it, and you kind of lose bits and pieces. Sort of like a weird pulley system or a slider, and you want to be somewhere in the middle between the two. Wow, that is quite better. But then I kind of lose my cool funky hat. Whoa, look at that damn bleed immediate. Headshots are disgusting with the daggers. Probably helps that two of them are, you know, they're causing bleed. Black Flame breaks poise. Oh, that reminds me that the poise for the dry leaf and footwork is bugged. So, yeah. Dry leaf and footwork are bugged still. They have a bug when it comes to their poise damage. Sometimes it won't take. And sometimes you'll do 0 poise damage. So there's so many goddamn bugs. Yeah, I'm hoping that they fix a lot of these bugs because it's a lot of them. I mean, I could wait until they do fix it before I finish the DLC since I don't got much left to do. And I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be bugged up during one of the when I play. I don't want to have these bugs. Okay, I got a lot of ruins to go spend now. So I'm gonna go spend those. I fought everything I can fight. The only thing I got left is Rodan. Rodan and his side bitch. because his only love is war. So Miquella's gonna have to be his side bitch that hangs off his shoulder. Because you know that man ain't gonna give up his warring. Oh, you can get these now. Okay. Yeah, why not? It's like, I am level 201. You don't need to go beyond 205 if necessary. I really did buy everything off this guy. You know, out of curiosity, I'm going to take on Morgott up here and see, beat him up with see how well this DLC stuff works on him. I'm gonna summon these two into the arena and just watch them go to town. Oh dear lord, I just realized that. Now, if you're fighting Radahn, I would put up a seizure warning saying, warning, Radahn can cause epilepsy and whatnot, because that flashing lights and stuff like that is a lot. And I have heart problems, so I'm serious that you should probably have an epilepsy warning on the Radahn fight, because not from software, but from anyone who streams it. Like, warn people about it, because that becomes blindingly psychotic. Okay, let's see how freaking crazy this is gonna get. Summoning, you know who. Here goes. My little
Graceless.
guy.
Tarnished.
Horny fucker. What do you want?
What is thy business with these thrones?
To sit in it.
Godric the Golden.
Dead. Or imprisoned, one of the two.
The twin prodigies, Miquella and Melania.
One's turning into a crazy person in the realm of the dead. And the other one's
General
asleep.
Radahn,
Oh, also dead but being turned into a
Praetor
cuck.
Rykard,
Oh, I forgot to take him out.
Luna Princess Rani.
Yeah, she's mad at me right now.
Willful traitors. All. Thy kind are all of a piece.
Oh shit, I know.
Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Cool story, bro.
Have it writ upon thy meager grave.
Morgott, last of all kings.
That's not a good thing, dude. Okay, ladies, have at him. I'll be over here. Enjoy your rot, Morgott. See, Melania makes a good one. Why did we get the dinky tree?
Shall not be forgiven.
Doesn't hurt! Told you, it doesn't hurt. Wait, I killed him too fast or something? What the hell? Wow, they tore into him like a fat chick going into a ham sandwich. It ain't gonna be there for longer than a few seconds. No, I'm saying this because I just tore into a ham sandwich earlier today and ate it like 3 bites. So. And I'm 115 pounds wet. Hi.
Hello again.
Hello.
Old friend. Allow
Okay.
me a moment to converse with you.
Okay,
You
I'm
are
getting wet
unable
though.
to enter the Erd tree. No?
No shit.
Prevented by the mantle of barbs. The thorns
Barbs, bobs.
are impenetrable. A husk of the Erd tree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord is to pass the thorns. My purpose serves to aid in that very act.
I gotta ask you,
So I'd
lady.
like you to undertake
Are you the soul
a
of
new journey with me
Millennia?
to the
Not
flame
Millennia,
of
but
ruin,
of the main
far
female in
above
there?
the clouds,
Because you have to
on the
discard
flame
everything to
lighting
become a
hoofs
god.
Of the giants. Then I can set the Erd tree aflame and guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord. I wish to journey with you once
I'm
more
kind of curious.
to the
Millennia
flame
here,
of
right?
ruin, far above the clouds.
She's like a
on
fragment of the
snowy
main
mountain
boss.
tops of the giants. Then
Because to become a god, as you saw, you have to discard every part of you.
and guide you
And this is just a piece of her
down the
trying to
path
guide us.
to becoming Elden.
That's why she doesn't mind burning it.
I wish to journey with you to the flame of Zen and guide you. Shall I turn you? Let my hands share them with me.
See, she's just a fragment of the person that's in there. And if she's a fragment, I can see why she could burn it so easily. She looks at it as just a piece, so she's like, I can burn that and then free myself. Right? That's what happens. Because apparently when you can die, I guess. Because the shamans sound like, because the DLC's lore sounds like shamans was more like angels, mending and trying to repair all the souls that they can find, probably for a cycle of life and death. And when they were attacked and stuff by the horn set, which would probably represent the demons or devils that would punish and destroy in a tug of war, but Melania, not Melania, but you know who. God, I'm not doing good with names right now, but when she became a god, she took revenge and just wiped out the other half, leaving the realm of the underworld just in a chaotic state. Because the DLC feels like you're under the Erd Tree. You're in its roots, down below where all lost souls go. Because you can go through the whole game and kill just Mogan Rodon, and then go to the DLC. With none of the other demigods killed, right? So that would make sense.
Alright, mate. Want some more crab, do you?
Yes.
Marika's tits.
America.
You must be hungry.
America has fragmented herself like her son did. Like Mikola fragmented himself, America fragmented herself to become a god. Not completely, apparently. Hence why probably the problems happened in the first place. If you think about it, America and Mikola both had to fragment themselves to become gods. But America didn't fully do that. She was turned into like a pot being and became what she is now, with a whole aspect of wanting revenge on the demons that turned her into that. But she still had pieces of herself regardless. And since she was a shaman combined with a bunch of other pieces of other souls, she probably could never fully get rid of all of herself. Therefore, she can never fully become a god. Therefore, a flawed god? So, technically, she's a flawed god. And a flawed god's not good. A flawed god will not make a prosperable world, which caused the whole fracturing of her two selves, because, well, she's multiple souls combined into a jar that became a human shape. Technically, America is what Alexander wished to be, truly. For his jar shape to fully take form of a human. Like America did. But he'd still be a jar regardless. So, yeah, I see the shadow of the Erd Tree more as the underworld. Because if you look up at the skidoo or whatever skedeedle whatever tree, and you look straight up, it looks like a root system, like you're under the Erd tree, and the corrupt twisted part of the bottom is where the original seed of the Erd tree came from, and it sprouted up and went above ground. And you're just looking at two gigantic roots that have become cracked, old, and corrupted, which will spread up to the rest of the tree. I think that's the under half where the seed was planted. I believe the skidoo tree and the Erd tree are one in the same tree. It's just the skidoo tree was the original seed. The lower half of it, underneath the root system. And now that's all withered and corrupted. You don't know what to do with it now. What do you do with that?
Good. It's finally complete. The perfection of my draft, gleaming nectar sweet. Give it to Rani and ensure she drinks it. The dead, though she might dip her hands in the dirt and feign that icy persona, she's a frail, gentle girl at heart. You understand, don't you? That once you have Rani drink my draft, my scheme will come to fruition. And well, we'll be in a position to claim the very finest puppet ever crafted. Just imagine the pure elation.
You know she finds out you're a dead man, right? Like, deader than dead? Oh, yeah. I kind of wish Thop's barrier worked on everything. But it only works on shields and staffs or something like that. I remember it working on it, or did they change it during one of the updates?
It was thee, not blithe it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nokron. My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. But before I leave, I must entrust thee with this. Take it. My discarded flesh lieth beyond the seal unlocked by it, upon which is carved the curse mark of thy desire. I can fathom what thy purpose might be. Neither of us is welcomed by the brighter path. I see. You may leave now. It was but brief, but thou gavest me fine service. What is it? Thy purpose in approaching me was to obtain the curse mark, was it not? You may leave now. I too am to depart on a journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. What is it? Thy purpose. You may leave now. I too am.
Yeah, if I try to give it to her, she'll, like, say, fuck off with that. You think I'm stupid? Okay, she's gone now. Down here I go. Oh, it's already been an hour and a half already? Well, like, subscribe, blah blah, YouTube's usual bullshit. Some people need to be reminded, some of you don't, because you're intelligent enough. But, you know, have to do it for YouTube. If I don't, they'll take us into the basement. We don't want to go into YouTube's Disney basement. Also, I'm going to use Flame and Rot together because they were designed to take out. Oh! I take it she found out about your little trying. Well, he dead as hell. Yeah, as soon as she departs for her thing she's gonna do.
Stop, please stop. You're my mother. I loved you with all I have. How could you forget?
This is new. I don't remember this ever happening. Guys, is this supposed to happen? Wait. No way. The guy up above. He's a puppet. This motherfucker's been in control the whole time. This guy right here has been the one in control the whole time. He's the one who controls all the puppets. The guy upstairs that we got the bell from and all the armor, he's just another puppet. This is the puppet master. My controller's busted right now, so I'm trying to get it to stop doing its whatever the fuck this is. These are Nefeli's soldiers, aren't they? Or wait, or are they just more Oh, all the puppets got up and kicked his ass. Did Ronnie set all the puppets free? Is that what happened? Yep, Nefeli puppet. Summon spirit of Nefeli Lux. Yep, that's her alright. Huh, that's interesting. I don't remember that part. You're connected to Blythe, so as long as Blythe's alive, so are you.
Oh, there you are. Good of you to drop by. Have you heard? Lady Rani has departed on her journey along the dark path of Imperium from Rena's Rise, as she calls it. It would not have been possible without you. As Lady Rani's war counselor and, moreover, her childhood warden, I express my deepest gratitude. You and only you were Lady Rani's true champion.
Huh? Oh, I don't have the ruins.
My purpose is nearing its end. I've served Lady Rani for as long as I can remember. It has been a long and wondrous journey. Now Lady Rani is in your hands. I pray that you serve her well, unto the very end.
Does she mind the Frenzy Flame husband? Would that be okay with her? Because that's what I'm going to become. And I know people are going to get mad at me for doing this, but I kinda have to because I already have the good Shard of Alexander, so I'm gonna go get the bad Shard of Alexander. Now, hear me out. I already did the first playthrough where I saved as many people as I could until I realized I needed to do some things if I wanted to get certain endings, which causes a lot more people to die. There's apparently a way to save almost everybody, but like 2 people.
Oh, mountain of fire! Bake me in your flames!
Having fun?
Ah, good sir. What business might you have in such a place as this? I hardly think you're here to temper yourself with flame, considering that fleshly form of yours. Your timing, though, is impeccable as ever. I've been making just the thing for you on my journey here. Take it. I'm sure it'll suit you to a T. But, it's hardly more than lukewarm here. I won't be able to temper my body such that it'll never crack again. Perhaps I'll head eastward. There's an old saying I've caught wind of. Above the lofty clouds, the icy giant's peak doth soar. Here lieth the flame of ruin, which ever burning roars.
Yeah, about that. Come on. Come on, Alexander. Let's go.
Was my whole existence just a crock?
No. It's just I needed your fragment. And I know what you look like on the inside now, and I can never unsee it. Thank you, DLC. You ruined him for me. See, they have the shark grows. No, it's like, why don't you use the other one? The thing is, this one has a little secret that this one, the bigger one, doesn't have. This one just raises the attack power of your skills, yeah, but it just raises your attack power outright. Or this one greatly replaces just your attack power of your skills for some reason. It might be a bug. But it's been there since day one, so... See, the small one, some reason, raises all attack power. Doesn't tell you that it does, but it does. The fact it raises all attack power is kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know if they meant to do this on purpose. Because if you kill him early, you don't get the greatest one because you didn't finish the quest. But and you won't get his innards. I know some people are going to be like, "How could you do it? I wanted to get it. I needed to get the talisman piece, okay? I'm trying to get all of them. Which means I'm going to have to do things I don't like." Like, this tiny shard here is good for just all-around damage. This is good for your skills outright. But this one, not so much. Weirdly enough, this should be rewritten, boost the all attack power. That's all it does. It's not of skills, it's just attack power. This one greatly reboosts your skills. It's a weird thing. I think it may have a miswrite or it's a bug or something. I don't know. Okay, now I did that so I don't forget. But yeah, that's it. I don't know why it's like that, but it is, so sue me, I guess. Because it's not raising the attack power of your skills for some reason. It just raises your outright damage across the board. Like, you punch, you kick, you throw knives, you hit them with a sword. It just raises that. Skill be damned or not, I think the smaller version is just an outright extra 5% damage across the board. Where the big version, the best version of Alexander's fragment is just really 50% increase to all your skills. Which is like they added 0 on the end of it. There's quite a large difference of a gap between the small shard, which is all attack damage is increased by 5%, versus, see that. See, I'm doing that damage right now, that measly little damage, and then I attach the small shard, weirdly enough, and you'll see me do a lot more damage for some reason. See? Don't understand what the small shard is, an actual outright damage boost. See, there's a huge difference for some reason. The small one ain't bad. It's not that good, but it's not bad either. It's just, I want a 5% damage to every attack I do versus to just skills. I think you can take the word skill out of the smaller the warrior jar shard is just all damage buff, where the final product version is skill based. And it's a massively larger number. I have to get my blood drawn soon, so I'm just going to go up here to the lift, get to the grace, and call it a day. Oh god, that pinned him. Ow, my body. I win. Yeah, you guys want to come over here and try me, huh? Huh, you want to try me, you little... I am riddled with feathers. Look, Ma, I'm a pincushion. Ha ha! Also, I have to get ready to get my shit done. Where's the lever? Oh, okay, over here. That range is just something else. Oh, that's what I need. More of those. Okay. Say hello to my little friends here. Give me your heart. Uh-oh. Dear God! Okay. That was quick! I just watched them get their crap knocked out of them. Holy crap! Yeah, that's the problem with the poise is broken on the hand-to-hand combat. It does very little poise damage for some reason. And sometimes it doesn't do any at all, so it's a little bit bugged. Like the L2, R2, you'll barely use that because it doesn't work effectively or often enough. Best way for me to explain that. I just wanted to get the Grace right here real quick. And then I'll call it a day here. So, hope you enjoyed the stream. Black Flame Rot works out great. If you can proc Rot and keep them at bay with Black Flame, which does chip damage as well, they won't notice that the Rot is what's really going to be on them. Though I guess you can see the meter, but the Black Flame will probably get them to back away long enough for them to chill out, so you can heal and whatnot. But yeah, the DLC brought so many bugs. Oh, if you know what this is for? It's for when Mikola grabs you in the boss fight and charms you. This will break you out of that charm. That's all it is. That also, I guess you can, when you do that and they're right on top of you, you can cause them to leave you alone, I guess, for a second. There's a lot of weird shit going on. Yeah, the Earth Tree goes straight down, and below that is the Skidoo Tree. It's its roots. That's its root system. Explains why the Prince of Death is down there, but... But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Ugh.